If your digestion feels slower than it used to, you're not imagining it. A lot of people notice the same thing. You eat the same foods, drink more water, even add fiber, and still feel heavy, bloated or backed up. Some days, nothing moves. Other days, it's unpredictable. And over time, that sluggish feeling just becomes normal. Most advice doesn't really fix it. It tells you to eat more fiber or stay hydrated. That's helpful, but it misses what's actually happening. Digestion isn't just about what you eat. It's about how your gut moves. When that movement slows down, waste sits longer, dries out, and becomes harder to pass. You can add all the fiber you want, but if the system itself is sluggish, you're still fighting an uphill battle. That's where certain drinks can make a real difference. Some pull water into your intestines. Some gently stimulate muscle contractions. Others calm inflammation, so your gut can start moving again naturally, used the right way. They don't force your body. They support the rhythm that's supposed to happen on its own. But here's the catch. A lot of these drinks are either overrated or used incorrectly. Temperature matters. Timing matters. Even small details, like soaking, steeping, or drinking on an empty stomach, can completely change how effective they are. Do it wrong and you'll barely notice anything. Do it right, and the effect can be surprisingly noticeable. So I rank them from the gentlest option that offers mild support to the one that actually helps restart your digestive system. Some of these work slowly, some work faster. A few are more about long-term repair than quick relief, and one stands out because it doesn't just soften stool or reduce bloating. It helps restore movement from the top of your digestive tract all the way down. We'll start with the mildest one first. It's old school. Most people have heard of it, but almost nobody uses it. Drink 5. Warm prune water. This is the old school remedy most people remember, but few use correctly. Prunes contain sorbitol, a natural sugar alcohol that pulls water into your intestines. They also contain soluble fiber that softens stool and helps waste move more easily on paper. That sounds powerful. In reality, it's gentle and slow compared to the drinks higher on this list. A study in the journal Alimentary Pharmacology and Therapeutics found prunes improved stool frequency by about 20% in adults with mild constipation. That's helpful, but not dramatic. And there's a downside. Prunes are high in natural sugars. If your gut already has bacterial overgrowth, that sugar can increase fermentation, leading to more gas and bloating before things improve. That's why some people try prunes once and think they made things worse. The key is using warm prune water, not cold juice. Warm liquid helps stimulate your gastrocolic reflex, the natural signal that tells your colon to contract after you drink something. Combined with the sorbitol, this creates a mild but noticeable push. It's not strong enough to clear heavy buildup, but it's a good starting point if your gut is very sensitive. Here's the right way to use it. Soak 3 to 4 dried prunes in 8 ounces of warm water for 10 to 15 minutes. Mash them lightly, then drink the water and eat the softened prunes. Take it first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach. Follow with another half glass of plain warm water to help the effect along. Drink 6. Chia seed water. This one looks simple, almost too simple, and that's exactly why people underestimate it. Chia seeds absorb up to 10 times their weight in water, forming a gel-like coating that moves through your digestive tract. That gel adds bulk, softens stool, and helps waste slide through more easily. But here's the truth most people miss. Chia doesn't activate your gut's cleaning wave. It supports movement, but it doesn't restart the system. Think of it like adding lubricant to a slow conveyor belt. Helpful, but it won't turn the motor back on. A study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that chia seed fiber improved stool consistency and increased bowel movement frequency modestly over several weeks. Not dramatic, not instant, but steady. And preparation matters more than people think. Most just dump dry chia seeds into water and drink immediately. That's a mistake. Dry seeds can absorb liquid in your throat or stomach, causing discomfort and even bloating. The right way: 1 tablespoon of chia seeds in a full glass of water. Let it sit for at least 20 to 30 minutes until it forms a gel. Stir well before drinking so it doesn't clump. You can add a squeeze of lemon for taste. Drink it in the morning on an empty stomach or mid-afternoon between meals. It's gentle, it hydrates, it supports regularity. But if you have significant buildup, chia water alone won't be enough. It's a support player, not a solution. Drink 5. Aloe vera with lemon. This one sits right in the middle. Not the strongest, but far more effective than most people expect when used correctly. Aloe vera has been used for centuries for digestive healing, but the reason it works is surprisingly simple. It contains natural enzymes and compounds called anthraquinones that gently stimulate bowel movement while also soothing inflammation in the gut lining. Here's the difference. Most drinks either push things out or add bulk. Aloe does something in between. It softens hardened buildup while calming the irritation that slows your gut down in the first place. That matters, especially after 60, when the intestinal lining becomes more sensitive and less efficient. A study published in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences found aloe vera improved symptoms of chronic constipation and reduced abdominal discomfort significantly. Within just 2 weeks, participants reported less bloating, smoother bowel movements, and less strain. But there's a catch. Most store-bought aloe drinks are loaded with sugar or contain very little actual aloe. That cancels out the benefits. You need pure aloe vera juice or gel, not a flavored beverage. Here's how to use it. 2 tablespoons of pure aloe vera juice, mixed in 8 ounces of warm water. Add the juice of half a lemon to support bile flow and improve taste. Drink it first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach. Start small. Too much aloe can cause cramping if your gut isn't used to it. Drink 2. Kefir with ground flax seed. Now this is where things start shifting. From just clearing waste to actually rebuilding your gut environment. Kefir is a fermented drink, packed with live probiotics, beneficial bacteria that help restore balance inside your digestive system. And after 60, that balance is often severely disrupted. But kefir alone isn't what makes this powerful. It's what you combine it with. Ground flax seeds bring soluble fiber and lignans, compounds that act like fuel for those good bacteria. This creates something called a symbiotic effect, where probiotics and prebiotics work together. Instead of just adding bacteria, you're helping them survive, grow, and actually do their job. A study in the British Journal of Nutrition found that combining probiotics with flax fiber improved bowel regularity and reduced bloating by over 40% in older adults within 4 weeks. That's not just movement, that's repair happening inside your gut. But here's what most people get wrong. They use whole flax seeds. Your body can't break them down properly, so they pass through almost untouched, no benefit. You need them ground fresh, or bought pre-ground, and stored properly. Here's how to use it. 1 cup of plain kefir unsweetened. Add 1 tablespoon of freshly ground flax seed. Stir well and drink it in the morning, on an empty stomach, or with a light breakfast. Start slow if you're new to fermented foods, because your gut needs time to adjust. These 2 habits are simple, cost nothing, and can support the effectiveness of any dietary changes you make. If your digestion has felt slower lately, you're not alone. Small changes, done consistently, can make a real difference. Start with 1 drink. Use it the right way. Give your body time to respond. You don't need to try everything at once. Just support your gut and let it find its rhythm again. Because when digestion improves, energy improves, bloating fades, and that heavy feeling finally lifts. Sometimes relief doesn't come from forcing your body. It comes from helping it work the way it's meant to.